I'm Kat Iniba, and welcome back to Halo Halo, your top entertainment and lifestyle show for Asian Pacific Americans. The Filipino Cultural School's graduation happens this Saturday, August 15th, and here to tell us more is the team, a couple of teachers, a volunteer, and a student. Shekinah Paguirigan is here, who's the music teacher, and then Madrazo, a student for the second time, Neille and Julian Apostol, dance teacher, and a volunteer. Thank you guys so much for being here today. Now, Filipino Cultural School, I know, Philip, you've been here before to tell us a little bit more about it, but it's basically a summer session, right? To teach students from 4 to 18 years old.
Yes.
Yeah, tell us a little bit more.
So, this Filipinos Cultural School, it's really very educational, and it's very important for many Filipino Americans or anybody who's interested in like the Filipino culture.
Right.
And it doesn't matter how old you are, really. Even if you're too old to be a student, like some people here, you become a teacher or, you know.
Right.
They could still learn in a way by just being there.
Right.
Because their Filipino heritage and how they act in front of each other is very strong to how Filipinos act today.
Yes. And then Neille and Shekinah, you guys are both teachers for Filipino Cultural School. Talk about how you became a part of it and became teachers. Shekinah, I'll start with you.
I actually started last summer as a lifestyle teacher, and this year I'm teaching music with Daryl Valdez. And I just enjoyed it. I love volunteering, and it's a family. So
Yeah. How did you hear about Filipino Cultural School?
it's funny because I saw it on Facebook, and my friend had it on her profile picture. So I've always wanted to belong to a Filipino organization because for the past 10 years that I moved here from the Philippines, I didn't really have a lot of Filipino friends. So I just
you
knew.
went seeking out for it,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So as a lifestyle teacher last session, what kinds of topics did you guys teach or talk about?
I taught them values like manapo. I taught them about the culture, how people dress, some music. It kind of touches on different kinds of subjects.
Okay.
So.
Yeah, and where do these students come from? Is it just from Long Beach or is it just from Bellflower? Can anyone attend?
Well, definitely Filipino Cultural School. We try to open it up to, you know, as expansive as the greater Los Angeles region.
Right.
But we try to cater it to where the volunteers come from. So definitely a lot of students from Long Beach, Cerritos, and just the 562 area, and Bellflower too.
Neille, since you're talking now, you're the dance teacher, right? What kinds of dance do you teach?
Well, we try to teach them a variety of Filipino folk dances. And coming from my experience in UCLA, so I was a part of Song Filipino, which is a Filipino organization, and we have the Filipino Cultural Nights there. And what I did was I just tried to bring all the knowledge and all the dances that I've learned and I've seen into Filipino Cultural School. So we do a lot of different dances such as Cordilleran dances, Maria Clara dances, rural, indigenous, and even Moro dances too. So we try to give them a variety of dances to dance.
Did you have to do a lot of research? Like from the,
Yeah, definitely. We feel that, you know, just to teach choreography, it's not really complete. So we definitely go over the culture and the history of the dances as well. And that obviously takes a lot of research.
Now, do you and Shekinah work hand in hand because music and dance kind of go together, right? Yeah. Or is it all separate?
It's actually separate because I teach different songs, and he teaches dance with different songs as well. But on graduation, we do collaborate together, but we don't use the same songs, except for the FCS theme song and national anthem.
What kind of songs did you teach?
I taught them Harana, Kundiman songs. Graduation songs are more for the kids. It would be like, actually, I'm not going to spoil it. But,
okay, yeah, we'll keep that one a secret, right? Well, are they in English or Tagalog?
They're Tagalog songs,
oh, okay.
and they learned within 3 weeks.
Yeah. So do the students have to speak Tagalog, or can somebody that doesn't know Tagalog be a part of FCS?
They don't have to speak Tagalog because we'll teach it to them.
Okay. Okay. As a volunteer, what did you do, Neille? I'm sorry, Julian.
Yeah. As volunteer, well, my main focus was dance. I was a dance volunteer, so I worked with my brother, helped make sure kids retained choreography over the numerous weeks that we practiced. And other than dance, I'm open to being a TA for different classes like music or history or lifestyle. So being a volunteer is basically just be there to support students, staff, anyone who needs help. So
so maybe next year we'll see you as a teacher.
Maybe.
Now, Philip, you've this is your second time being a student, right? Tell me why you decided to come back.
As a student?
Yeah, as a student.
I felt like there was still so much that I needed to know more about it, and I would like to stay in touch with learning and being in all the different classes, like music, for example, and dance. And they have their own little ways of having it stick to you. So I felt like I could better invest in that before I could become a volunteer.
Oh, nice. Very well said. Now, there is a graduation happening Saturday, August 15th. Tell us what we can expect from the graduation.
From the graduation, you could expect many different dances, mostly from the mountains of the Philippines. And then there's this really good, I believe it's an OPM song known as Tanging Yaman. That will be our Group C performing that.
Okay.
Surprise, but yes, sorry, but you know.
He spilled the beans. But I did notice, I was looking at the program lineup, there's over 20 performances, right? It's not just music, it's not just dance, but is it like theater? Because I noticed there's history going on as well.
Oh yes, for history, we're having speeches for that one, and that will be about people's immigration stories. And
so real personal too, right? Yeah.
Well, we keep it to like a certain level of how much you know, because you know everybody has like their own difficulties.
Right.
And for language, we're doing a play. It's to this really old comic in the Philippines. It's really well known, but I don't think a lot of people here know about it. So,
so it's good that if they attend this event, right? And this isn't just for the graduates and their parents. Anyone can attend. The public can attend. Where do we go for more information?
You can head over to the FCS Facebook page, and you just search in Filipino Cultural School, and I believe it should be the first one. It will have all the information there, the address, phone number, contact info, and all the like tickets and stuff like that.
Okay, thank you guys so much for being here today and telling us a little bit more about FCS and inviting us all to the graduation. Thank you.
No problem.
Again, for more information for FCS's graduation, which is happening this Saturday, August 15th, make sure to head to the website you see on the screen. We'll be back.